Kim here with Little Biz Resources, and today we're going to talk about how you can boost your traffic 3 different ways using an RSS link. Now, RSS is really simple syndication. A lot of different sites have this. So, for example, if you have a WordPress site, WordPress automatically builds in an RSS file so that it can be shared to different entities, right? And so you're like, okay, I have this link. What do I do? So you put it in an automation tool, and we'll talk about which ones that can do that later. Some of these, it's built into them. And that what'll happen is every time your site updates, whatever that is that you have that feed for, it will update the file, and anything reading that file will also update. So how can you, you're probably going, okay, so I have this link. What do I do? Right? So first you can share it and update your social media. So for example, if you have a blog post or a new Etsy listing or a new Shopify listing or something like that, where you're like, oh, hey, I want to update it to all my social media platforms. You can take the link, and as soon as that updates, that RSS feed updates, it can automatically post to Facebook and LinkedIn and X, which used to be Twitter, Instagram, and other places as well. That's social media. Or you can go to blog sites, right? So you can have your own WordPress site that you've self-hosted somewhere, or you can have a free WordPress site and have it automate to that. You can have a blogger site, right? That's with, I think it's with Google. So you can have a blogger site that updates automatically with the information from your RSS feed. You can have Medium update. This one's a little bit trickier, but we'll talk more about that one. You can also use bookmarking sites. Now, you're like, why would I want to do a bookmarking site? Though I'm sure some of you look at the Pinterest on there and say, that's social media. I argue it's not, since it's not very social. But in addition to the fact that I don't think it's social, it's also a bookmarking site. So a bookmarking site is essentially just your URL bookmarked onto some sort of platform, right? Now, some of the platforms, which you probably know of some bookmarking sites, you're like, why aren't they listed here? Some of them you either can't automate to, or if you do automate to it, they don't have a public facing profile anymore. So there's really not a point to it, right? Pocket is one of those, right? Pocket used to be public, and now they don't have that feature anymore, at least not recently. At least not that I've seen recently. But if you can make it public, what happens is by posting to all of these, you update followers on social media and blog sites. Bookmarking sites plus blog sites and social media all build what they call search engine optimization value. So these are all backlinks to those. Okay, so those backlinks can help make you show up in searches on Google or Bing or wherever you use. I don't even know if Bing's real anymore. I just use Google. So, which I yell at all the time too. But anyway, so if, let's say, for example, Diigo. Diigo's a really good example. I have searched for things before where the first thing that pops up is a link in Diigo. And I'm like, holy cow, Diigo is that powerful. So if somebody can search, just do a search in a browser, and they're like, any search engine, and Diigo has the power to show up, your link needs to be there, right? But if you have to do this manually, it would be extremely tedious and time consuming, and who knows if it's worth the value at that point. If you can automate it so that it just automatically updates, it saves you all of that time and makes it so that those what ifs, well, what if it was on Diigo? Now it doesn't matter. It's on Diigo. It has a chance to show up. If it never shows up, no big deal. You've automated it, right? There's no time taken away from you by doing that. So we're going to keep diving into how you do this automation, and we'll be talking more about how to do the share and save link for Etsy as well, so that if you use Etsy, you can use that RSS feed that we've built to, and by we I mean I have built to automatically share your share and save link to reduce the amount your fees are. Again, if you do that automatically, not that big of a deal. If you're doing it so that you're doing it manually, it may not be worth it, right? So this is a great way that you can automate your updates and keep your audience, engaged with your content and with that information, and also get that backlink value for the search engine optimization, right? So we'll dive more into some of these in the next video. But for now, if you're interested in this, I've included some links down in the description to help you get started. Thanks.